Welcome to World Action and Reaction News. Please press subscribe button and press bell icon if you are new to the channel. Let's start news snapshot. Russian Deputy Defense Minister Yuri Borisov has announced February 12, 2018, that Russia will annually procure an average of 200 main battle tanks, MBTs. Currently, T-72B3 main battle tanks are the backbone of the Russian armed forces, but there is plan to deliver first T-14 Armata to the 1st Guards Tank Regiment of Taman Division. Russian Deputy Prime Minister Dmitry Rogozin has announced in November 2017, that the Russian armaments program for 2018 to 2027 envisages serial supplies of T-14 tanks based on the heavy tracked Armata platform. The task is to fulfill the State Defense Order. We shall annually buy an average of some 200 tanks of various modifications in the coming years, he said during a visit to Ural-Vagonzavod, UVZ, enterprise, which, according to Borisov, is successfully replacing imports. The unmanned T-14 tank on Armata platform can be created in Russia, UVZ CEO Alexander Potapov said. We do not tread water. We are working on it. You will see the result in some time, he said. The T-14 Armata MBT is the first Russia-designed armored combat vehicle after T-72 and T-80 created yet in Soviet times in the 1970 to 1980s. The unmanned turret is the main distinguishing feature of the new tank. The crew is seated in an armored capsule in the front part of the tank, which is to replace T-72B3 and T-90. The main armament of T-14 Armata is a 125 mm gun 2A82. The T-14 Armata suspension considerably differs from T-72/90 family. All Russian tanks have only 6 road wheels, but the suspension of the T-14 Armata on each side consists of 7 road wheels with the idler at the front, drive sprocket at the rear. T-14 is equipped with reactive armor sets mounted on the upper part of the chassis and the turret. Module armor protects 2/3 of the sides of the tank. The remaining 1/3 of T-14 is protected by bar armor. Russia's MiG Corporation has completed the factory tests of the advanced Mikoyan mig-35, NATO reporting name, Fulcrum F, multi-role fighter jet, the corporation's press office told TASS. The factory tests of the MiG-35 multi-role fighter jet developed for Russia's defense ministry have been completed. The test completion report was signed in December 2017, the press office said. The MiG-35 is an advanced 4++ generation multipurpose fighter jet. It derives from the serial-produced MiG-29K/KUB and MiG-29M/M2 planes. The MiG-35 has better operational capabilities. It features state-of-the-art avionics and a wide range of air-to-air and air-to-surface weapons. Russia's 2020 state armament program envisages the delivery of MiG-35 fighter jets to the Russian Aerospace Force. The contract for the delivery of multi-role MiG-35 fighter jets to the Russian Aerospace Forces is likely to be signed this year, President of the United Aircraft Corporation Yuri Slyuzar said. Tehran that the Karrar's earlier version is already in service, together with other locally made tanks like the Zulfikar. The updated version that benefit from the last tests will be delivered to the Army in a near future. The Karrar, Striker, in English, is a main battle tank, MBT, fully developed and designed by the Iranian defense industry. This tank was unveiled for the first time to the public in August 2016. A video footage from Iranian television Television was published on YouTube, showing the Karrar during trials in the desert. In March 2017, the Iranian Defense Minister Brigadier General Hossein Degan inaugurated the production line of the new homemade Karrar main battle tank at the Bani Hashim Armor Industrial Complex, in Darud County, Lorestan. According to military experts, the Karrar MBT is based on the chassis of the Soviet-made T-72 but fitted with a new turret. The design of the tank seems to be very similar to the Russian-made T-90 MS. According to retired Major General Vladimir Bogatyrev, the Karrar is a copy of the Russian-made T-90 MS, the most advanced modification of the T-90 family, but it uses some features of the American M1 Abrams and British Challenger 2. Russian military experts suggested that, in terms of certain military capabilities, the Karrar is unlikely to match the Russian T-90. Demand for and interest in Saab's world-leading products and solutions are strong, the Swedish company said today, February 16, 2018. In 2017, Saab strengthened its market position, at the same time that operating efficiency was improved. Several important international collaborations were established that strengthen the local position in several countries. In Poland, for example, Saab selected the Nota ship repair yard to build the special-purpose signal intelligence vessel for the Swedish Navy. In Australia, targeted market efforts led to the announcement that Saab has been identified by the government to provide the tactical interface to the Royal Australian Navy's fleet of 9 future frigates. 2017 was a strong year for Saab. Major orders were received in several areas and order bookings rose by 41% to 30.8 billion Swedish kronor, $3.8 billion. Orders were received from, among other areas, airborne early warning and control and support and maintenance for Gripen C/D. We also received important orders for the development of next-generation products, including Sweden's order for the development and production of the next generation of anti-ship missiles and a new signals intelligence vessel. Medium-sized orders increased as well, which is gratifying, since we have maintained a local focus for some time in our various markets to grow the base where we are active. The order backlog amounted to 106.8 billion Swedish kronor, $13.4 billion, at the end of the year. All business areas saw sales growth during the year and organic sales growth was 10%. The European MALE RPAS, Medium Altitude Long Endurance Remotely Piloted Aircraft System, has successfully passed its System Requirements Review, SRR, in January 2018, the ICAR said. The successful SRR also initiates the second phase of the definition study, which will lead to a consolidated preliminary design. The current review ensures that operational requirements of involved air forces are properly transferred into top-level system requirements. The resulting documentation is the basis for the mutual understanding of the system requirements between ICAR, the CO Contracting Group, Airbus Defence and Space, Dassault Aviation, and Leonardo S.p.A., and the participating states Germany, France, Italy, and Spain. The following system preliminary design review is scheduled by the end of this year. Preparations for the next stage, development, production, and initial in-service support, are already well underway. The entry into service of European MALE RPAS is planned for the middle of the next decade. The initial study phase was completed in August 2017, opening the path to the official development phase in 2018, with a prototype first flight in early 2023 and delivery of the first system by 2025. According to Airbus DS, the RPAS operational functions will include ground and maritime surveillance, daytime or infrared target reconnaissance and identification, operations support, integration in C4I, command, control, communication, computer, and intelligence, as well as integration in air traffic.